China has accused the New Zealand Security Intelligence Service of spreading disinformation, lies and ideological bias. It follows the release of a threat assessment report in which the spy agency described China as the most active state undertaking foreign interference here. Political correspondent Zane Small has more.
Behind the walls of the Chinese embassy, officials crafted a stern response to a report by New Zealand's spy agency accusing China of foreign interference. A statement published to the embassy's website says the content of the report is entirely unsubstantiated and groundless, saturated with ideological bias and a Cold War mentality.
Certainly they're trying to signal very clearly that they disagree with both the general trend of New Zealand foreign policy and also the specific New Zealand position on foreign interference in New Zealand.
The New Zealand Security Intelligence Service report says there are several states undertaking foreign interference in New Zealand. The most active remains China. It describes China's United Front Work Department, an example of an organisation that engages in foreign interference activities by building influence with key individuals and organisations through activities which are regularly deceptive, coercive and corruptive.
The NZSIS has been very specific, and they're not going to be taking this position unless they have credible evidence.
The NZSIS report was discussed at a press conference in Beijing overnight. China's Foreign Ministry spokesperson described it as disinformation.
This reflects the agency's ideological bias and Cold War mentality. This does not help strengthen mutual trust and goes against the consensus between the two countries in enhancing cultural and people-to-people exchanges. China deplores and firmly opposes it. We urge relevant service in New Zealand to stop spreading lies.
2 months ago, Christopher Luxon travelled to Beijing to meet face-to-face with Chinese President Xi Jinping.
It's a real pleasure to be able to return to China.
The Chinese embassy, in its statement today, described that visit as successful, adding that it is regrettable that whenever China-New Zealand relations make new progress, certain individuals, incited and manipulated by external forces, attempt to sow discord. But when asked about the NZSIS report today, the Prime Minister endorsed it.
I stand by that statement, and we completely stand by it. Yep.
The relationship was also tested earlier this month after the United States announced the establishment of an FBI office in Wellington. And in a video statement justifying it, the FBI Director, Kash Patel, referenced the Chinese Communist Party.
Some of the most important global issues of our times are the ones that New Zealand and America work on together. Countering the CCP in the Indo-PACOM theatre.
It's a delicate subject for the Beehive because, on the one hand, China is New Zealand's largest trading partner, but the government also cannot be indifferent to its own spy agency explicitly calling out China for foreign interference.
The NZSIS is simply performing its constitutionally mandated task to report on foreign interference in our internal affairs.
And China is simply denying it.